My dear friend, I want to begin by telling you how wonderful it is that you are here in this moment, choosing to listen, choosing to open your heart just a little more. Life can often feel overwhelming, and I know there may be times when you wonder if you're on the right path or if things will ever truly work out the way you hope. It's perfectly natural to feel this way. We've all had moments of doubt, moments where fear whispers louder than hope. But I want you to know, with all the love in my heart, that you are exactly where you need to be. There is nothing wrong with you, and there is nothing broken that needs fixing. You are a beautiful being, already whole, already worthy of every good thing life has to offer. Sometimes we just need a gentle reminder of the power that lives within us, a power that has been quietly guiding us all along. You have within you a higher self, a wise and loving presence that sees beyond fear, beyond limitation, and knows the truth of who you are. This part of you is always whispering words of encouragement, even when you cannot hear them clearly. It's patient, kind, and never gives up on you. Today, I want to gently guide you back to that place of inner knowing, where trust feels natural and effortless. You don't have to have all the answers right now. You don't need to force anything or prove anything. Just by being open, just by listening with your heart, you are already allowing positive change to begin. You are safe here. This is a space of love, free from judgment, free from pressure. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to relax into this moment. Everything you seek is already on its way to you, not because you have to struggle for it, but because you are learning to trust the part of you that knows how to receive it. Together, we will explore how trusting your higher self can transform your life in ways you may have only dreamed of. There is nothing too big or too small for this inner wisdom to guide you through. All that is required is a willingness to believe that life is not against you, but always working for your highest good. As we continue, remember this simple truth. You are loved, you are guided, and when you trust your higher self, you will begin to see that what you expect with love and faith will naturally flow into your life. For now, just be gentle with yourself. You are doing beautifully. Within each of us is a quiet, loving voice that often goes unnoticed. It doesn't shout, it doesn't demand. Instead, it waits patiently for us to slow down, to soften, and to listen. This is your higher self, the part of you that is forever connected to wisdom, peace, and unconditional love. It's not something outside of you or something you have to earn. It has been with you since the very beginning, like a gentle light always shining, even if clouds of doubt or fear sometimes cover it. Many people search outside themselves for answers, thinking that someone else knows better, or that the guidance they seek must come from the world around them. But the truth is, the most reliable, loving guidance you will ever receive comes from within. Your higher self is like a trusted friend who always knows the way, even when the path feels uncertain. Imagine for a moment that you are walking through a forest. The trees are tall, and sometimes the path isn't clear. Your higher self is like a lighthouse in the distance, always there to guide you safely forward, no matter how dark it may seem. You don't have to see every step ahead. You just need to trust that the light is leading you exactly where you need to go. The beautiful thing is, you don't have to do anything special to connect with this part of you. It's as simple as pausing, breathing, and allowing yourself to remember that you are never truly lost. You might hear this guidance as a soft feeling, a gentle nudge, or a calm knowing that rises when you quiet the noise of the outside world. Sometimes, it speaks through a sense of peace when you think about a certain choice, or a feeling of discomfort when something isn't right for you. The more you listen, the clearer it becomes. It's important to know that this voice will never criticize you or make you feel small. It only speaks with love, patience, and kindness. Even if you've ignored it in the past, it doesn't hold that against you. It's still here, ready to guide you the moment you choose to trust it. You might begin by affirming to yourself, "I am always connected to my wise and loving higher self." Say it softly, say it with feeling, and notice how comforting those words can be. Each time you remind yourself of this connection, you strengthen it. You begin to walk through life with more ease, knowing that you don't have to have all the answers right away. Your higher self is already guiding you toward what is best for you, always with love, always with care. Trust that this inner wisdom is real, and know that by listening, you are opening the door to a life filled with greater peace, clarity, and joy. Have you ever noticed how, when you truly believe something good will happen, things seem to fall into place almost like magic? That's not a coincidence. There is a quiet but powerful truth in life. You often receive what you expect. Your thoughts and beliefs act like a magnet, gently drawing experiences that match the energy you hold inside. When you expect difficulties, you may find that challenges appear more often. But when you begin to expect good, when you truly believe that life is on your side, wonderful things start to unfold. This is not about pretending or forcing yourself to be positive all the time. It's about gently shifting the way you see the world and yourself. You see, your mind and body are deeply connected. Every thought you think sends a message, not only to your emotions, but also to your physical well-being and the energy you bring into each day. When you hold thoughts of trust, hope, and love, your body relaxes, your heart feels lighter, and you begin to notice opportunities and blessings that were always there, but hidden behind clouds of worry or fear. Imagine planting a seed in a garden. If you plant that seed with the expectation that it will grow into a beautiful flower, you water it, you care for it, and you trust the process. You don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You simply know that in time, it will bloom. Your thoughts work in much the same way. When you plant thoughts of positive expectation, you nurture a life where good things can grow. It's okay if you've been in the habit of expecting the worst. Many of us were taught to be cautious, to prepare for disappointment. But today is a new day, and you can choose a new way of thinking. Start by telling yourself, "I now expect only good to come into my life." Repeat it softly with kindness, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. The more you say it, the more your mind begins to believe it. And as your beliefs shift, so does your experience of the world around you. This is not wishful thinking. It's the natural result of aligning your thoughts with the loving guidance of your higher self. When you expect good, you are trusting that life responds to the energy you give it. You begin to notice that doors open, people appear to help you, and solutions come with greater ease. It's a gentle process, but a powerful one. You don't have to control every detail of how things happen. Your role is simply to expect with love, to trust that the universe, along with your higher self, is always working for your highest good. Little by little, as you practice this, you will see how life begins to reflect the beauty of your new expectations. It's a tender thing to realize that sometimes the biggest obstacle standing between us and the life we desire is not the world outside, but the quiet beliefs we carry within. Many of these beliefs were not chosen by us consciously. They were picked up along the way, from words we heard as children, from experiences that left a mark, or from a world that often teaches fear more than trust. These limiting beliefs can sound like, "I'm not good enough," or "things never work out for me." They hide in the background of our minds, quietly shaping what we expect and what we allow ourselves to receive. But here's the gentle truth I want you to hear. You no longer need to hold on to those old stories. They are not who you are. They were never your true voice. They were simply learned patterns, and anything learned can be unlearned with love and patience. The first step is to notice them, not with judgment, but with curiosity and kindness. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't trust myself," or "good things don't happen to people like me," pause. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that this is just an old thought, not a fact. One of the most powerful ways to bring these hidden beliefs into the light is through gentle reflection. You might sit quietly with a journal and ask yourself, "What do I believe about trusting myself? What do I believe I deserve?" Let whatever comes up flow onto the page without fear. This is not about criticizing yourself. It's about understanding what has been living in your mind so you can lovingly release it. Another beautiful tool is mirror work. Stand before a mirror, look into your own eyes and say, "I release the need to doubt myself. I trust in my inner wisdom." At first, it might feel strange or even emotional. That's perfectly okay. You are meeting yourself with love, perhaps for the first time in a long while. Each time you repeat this affirmation, you soften those old beliefs and make room for new, empowering truths to take root. Remember, your higher self has never doubted you. It knows your worth, even when you've forgotten. By gently clearing away these limiting beliefs, you open the door wider for that inner wisdom to guide you. You begin to feel lighter, freer, and more connected to the flow of life. There's no need to rush this process. Each small moment of awareness, each kind word you speak to yourself, is a step toward deeper trust and greater joy. You are not your past thoughts. You are the beautiful being choosing new ones today. Trust, like any relationship, grows stronger with attention and care. Just as you would nurture a friendship by spending time together, listening, and showing appreciation, you can build a loving relationship with your higher self through simple daily practices. This isn't about complicated rituals or long hours of meditation. It's about creating gentle moments in your day where you pause, breathe, and remember that you are always connected to a deeper wisdom within you. One of the easiest ways to begin is by starting your morning with a quiet intention. Before the busyness of the day begins, place your hand over your heart and softly affirm, "I am guided by my higher self today." Feel the warmth of those words. Even if your mind is still waking up, your heart understands. Throughout the day, you can create little spaces of stillness, just a few seconds where you close your eyes, take a deep breath, and ask, "What would my higher self have me do next?" You don't need to force an answer. Often, a calm feeling or a gentle sense of knowing will arise when you give yourself permission to listen. It's in these quiet moments that trust begins to deepen. Another beautiful practice is to end your day by reflecting on how your higher self has guided you, even in small ways. Perhaps you felt a nudge to take a different route, to speak kindly when you could have been impatient, or to rest when you usually push through. Acknowledge these moments with gratitude, no matter how simple they seem. Over time, you will notice that this connection feels more natural, like a soft light always present in the background of your life. Consistency is far more important than perfection. There will be days when you forget to pause, when the noise of life feels louder than your inner voice. That's okay. Your higher self doesn't keep score or grow impatient. It is always there, ready to guide you the moment you turn inward again. Each day offers a fresh opportunity to reconnect. You might also find comfort in writing letters to your higher self, asking questions, sharing your hopes, and then allowing the answers to flow through your pen without overthinking. This simple act can bring surprising clarity and peace. As you practice these gentle steps, remind yourself often, each day I grow closer to my true self. Let this affirmation be a loving companion on your journey. The more you invite your higher self into your daily life, the more you will feel supported, guided, and at ease. You'll begin to trust that you are never alone in your decisions or your dreams. There is always a wiser part of you lighting the way. Every thought you think is like a seed, quietly planting itself in the garden of your mind. Some seeds grow into beautiful flowers of hope, joy, and trust. Others, often planted without us realizing, can grow into weeds of doubt, fear, and limitation. The wonderful news is that you have the power to choose which thoughts you nurture. Aligning your thoughts with positive expectations is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about gently guiding your mind toward thoughts that support your highest good. It begins with awareness, simply noticing the thoughts that pass through your mind each day. Many of us have been in the habit of expecting things to go wrong. We might think, I'm sure this won't work out, or good things happen to others, not me. These thoughts may feel automatic, but they are not truths. They are just old patterns, and patterns can be changed with love and patience. When you catch a thought that doesn't serve you, pause and speak to yourself kindly, as you would to a dear friend. You might say, "That's an old thought, but I am choosing something better now." Then gently replace it with a thought that feels more supportive, like, "I trust that life is bringing me exactly what I need," or "I expect good things to happen for me." This simple shift can transform the way you experience your day. Picture your mind as a beautiful garden. Each positive thought you choose is like watering the flowers, helping them to grow strong and vibrant. The weeds of negative thinking will naturally fade when they are no longer being fed. There's no need to fight them or feel upset when they appear. Just lovingly redirect your attention to the thoughts you wish to blossom. One helpful exercise is to start your morning by setting a clear intention. Before you begin your daily tasks, take a moment to affirm, "Today I choose to expect the best." Repeat it softly, letting the words settle into your heart. Throughout the day, when challenges arise, remind yourself of this choice. It's not about ignoring difficulties, but about meeting them with a mindset that trusts in positive outcomes. Another gentle practice is to reflect in the evening on the moments when things worked out better than you expected, no matter how small. This helps train your mind to notice the good, reinforcing the belief that life is supporting you. Affirm often, "I choose thoughts that nurture my highest good." Let this be a guiding light when old doubts try to return. Over time, these positive expectations become your new normal. You'll find that you approach life with more ease, noticing opportunities where before you saw obstacles. Your higher self responds joyfully to this alignment, guiding you toward experiences that reflect your loving thoughts. Trust that every small effort you make to choose better thoughts is creating a foundation for a brighter, more peaceful life. You are the gardener of your mind, and with gentle care, you can create a beautiful space where trust, joy, and abundance naturally grow. Gratitude is like a soft light that brightens everything it touches. When you begin to appreciate what you already have, no matter how small it may seem, you naturally open your heart to receive even more. It's a quiet but powerful way to build trust, not just in life, but in your higher self and the loving guidance that is always present. Many people wait for something big to happen before they feel grateful. They think, "When I get what I want, then I'll feel thankful." But the secret is that gratitude comes first. It's the gentle key that unlocks the flow of good things into your life. When you take a moment to notice the simple blessings around you, a kind word, a warm meal, a moment of peace, you remind yourself that life is already supporting you in so many ways. This softens your heart and strengthens your trust that more good is on its way. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already present. And where your attention goes, your energy flows. The more you notice what's good, the more goodness you invite in. It's like opening a window to let fresh air into a room that's been closed for too long. One of the simplest ways to begin is to gently speak or write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. They don't have to be grand or extraordinary. Often, it's the smallest things that carry the most meaning. The warmth of the sun on your face, the sound of laughter, the feeling of a deep breath filling your lungs. As you practice this, you'll notice that gratitude becomes a natural part of how you see the world. It becomes easier to trust that life is always offering you gifts, even in moments that seem ordinary. When you express gratitude, you're also acknowledging the guidance of your higher self, recognizing that you are being lovingly led through each day. You might say to yourself, "I am grateful for the guidance I receive every day." Let those words wrap around you like a warm blanket, reminding you that you are supported in ways both seen and unseen. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It simply means choosing to see the light, even when shadows appear. It reminds you that no matter what is happening, there is always something to appreciate, and that feeling of appreciation creates space for trust to grow. As you make gratitude a gentle habit, you'll find that your expectations begin to shift naturally. You start to believe without effort that good things are not only possible but inevitable. This is the quiet magic of gratitude. It brings peace to the present moment while inviting even greater blessings into your future. There is a quiet strength in learning how to let go and allow life to unfold with grace. So often we are taught to hold on tightly, to control every detail, and to worry about how and when our desires will come to us. But true manifestation doesn't come from force or fear. It comes from trust. When you trust your higher self and the loving flow of the universe, you understand that once you've set your intention, your only job is to remain open and expectant. Imagine planting a seed in the soil. You wouldn't stand over it every moment, anxious about when it will sprout. You trust that, with time and care, it will grow. The same is true for your dreams and desires. Once you've placed them in the hands of your higher self, you can step back with confidence, knowing that everything is working together for your highest good. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means releasing the tension and fear that block the natural flow of blessings into your life. It means choosing to believe that you are worthy of receiving without needing to chase or struggle. This is where trust becomes a beautiful practice, a daily choice to surrender the how and when, and to rest in the knowing that what you desire is already making its way to you. You can gently affirm, "I trust that everything I desire is on its way to me." Say it with a soft heart, and allow yourself to feel the peace that comes with those words. When you let go, you create space for miracles. You begin to notice signs, synchronicities, and unexpected opportunities that guide you toward your desires in ways you could never have planned. Your higher self sees a much bigger picture than your mind can grasp. It knows the perfect timing and the most graceful path. All that's asked of you is to stay in a state of loving expectation, to believe that good things are not only possible, but certain. When moments of doubt arise, and they will, because you are human, gently remind yourself that you don't need to have all the answers. Place your hand over your heart and breathe deeply. Return to the quiet trust that has been growing within you. Manifestation through trust is a dance between intention and surrender. You set your desires with clarity and love, and then you step back and allow life to surprise you. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. You'll find yourself moving through life with greater ease, no longer weighed down by the need to control every outcome. Trusting your higher self means believing that you are always being led to what is best for you, even if it doesn't look exactly as you imagined. And often, what arrives is even better than what you thought possible. Even with the best intentions, there will be times when fear and doubt quietly creep back in. These feelings are a natural part of being human, and they do not mean that you have failed or that you are not trusting enough. What matters is how gently you guide yourself back to a place of love when these moments arise. Your higher self is always steady, always calm, even when your mind feels unsettled. It waits with open arms for you to return whenever you feel lost or unsure. You don't need to fight your fears or push them away. Instead, meet them with kindness. Acknowledge them as old companions who have tried to protect you in the past, but who no longer need to lead the way. When doubt whispers that things won't work out or that you're not capable, pause and take a deep breath. Place your hand over your heart and remind yourself, "I am safe. I am guided. All is well in my world." These simple words can bring you back to center, back to the quiet knowing that your higher self has never left you. One gentle practice to soothe fear is to close your eyes and imagine a warm light surrounding you. This light is the love and wisdom of your higher self, wrapping you in safety and reassurance. With each breath, feel that light growing stronger, melting away the tightness of worry and replacing it with calm. It's important to remember that trust is not about never feeling afraid. It's about choosing to return to love, again and again, no matter how many times fear tries to take hold. Each time you do this, you strengthen your connection to your inner guidance. You teach yourself that it's safe to trust, even when the path ahead isn't fully clear. When negative thoughts appear, speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend. Offer words of comfort and encouragement. You might say, "It's okay to feel this way, but I choose to believe in something greater." These small, loving choices are powerful. They gently retrain your mind to lean toward trust rather than fear. Over time, you'll notice that these moments of doubt pass more quickly, and you return to a state of peace with greater ease. Your higher self is always calling you back to love, reminding you that you are never alone in your journey. Even when the outer world feels uncertain, there is a place within you that remains steady and unshaken. By turning to that place, you find the strength to move forward with grace and confidence. Fear may visit, but it does not have to stay. Love is your true home, and every time you choose to return to it, you deepen your trust in yourself and in the beautiful unfolding of your life. You have come so far, and I want you to know how deeply proud I am of you for opening your heart to this journey of trust and inner guidance. Every small step you've taken, every gentle thought you've chosen, has brought you closer to the beautiful truth of who you are. Your higher self has been with you all along, quietly leading you, even when you weren't aware of it. Now you are beginning to walk hand in hand with this loving presence, trusting that it will always guide you toward what is best for you. There is no rush, no pressure to be perfect. Trust grows with each moment you choose to believe in the goodness of life and the wisdom within you. As you move forward, remember that it's the small, consistent steps that create the greatest changes. A quiet affirmation in the morning, a moment of gratitude during the day, a kind word to yourself when doubt arises. These are the building blocks of a life filled with peace, joy, and abundance. You don't need to have everything figured out. Your higher self knows the way, and all you need to do is listen with a soft heart and an open mind. When you trust this inner guidance, you will begin to notice how life responds to you with kindness, opening doors, and bringing opportunities that align with your highest good. Even when challenges appear, you will face them with a calm knowing that you are supported, that every experience is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. I invite you to carry this simple affirmation with you. I trust my higher self completely, and I welcome all the good life has to offer. Repeat it often, let it settle into your heart, and allow it to become a gentle reminder of the power that lives within you. You are a beautiful, capable, and deeply loved being. The more you trust in yourself and in the loving flow of the universe, the more you will see your life transform in ways that bring you joy and fulfillment. Always remember, you are guided, you are safe, and you are deserving of every blessing that comes your way. Keep moving forward with love and watch as life rises up to meet your most beautiful expectations.